Maybe we could watch like Thomas and Jamie. I mean, they're both like kind of deep in the losers bracket.
So it's Gravekeepers here versus the Warrior deck. The other ninja is coming through. What did happen here? Yeah, I don't think he resolved Spy correctly, so... Alright, we're gonna get a real card. Grandmaster's getting Saku'd.
Yeah, just keep doing commentary. There's like some issue with like reporting losses.
This is a weird matchup because Necro Relay doesn't do the thing that you really want it for. Because there's like, you really want it to like stop like chaos stuff, right? Like or like not getting stuff in the graveyard, or taking stuff back out of the graveyard. But it is really good because it makes your Gravekeepers that are like kind of like not the biggest, like bigger than most of the warriors in the warrior deck. So that's nice. Saku in response to the attack from Spear Soldier here. It's pretty good. I think one of Gravekeeper's biggest issues is that it's really good at like fighting other monsters and then clearing other monsters as well through like obviously like Sakura 2 armors and stuff, and again just being bigger than most other monsters, but it just sucks to like fight in the back row. You just have like it's okay because like it's a swarm deck, so like if you can loop spy or like get like your guys on the board, you're pretty okay with doing like 1-for-1 trades, and it's all right sometimes. But if you just run out of gas, it's like, ah, oh, man, I just can't get through all these back rows. Blade Knight coming down. Unfortunately, Blade Knight's not going to do its job here. Biggest issue with Blade Knight versus the Gravekeepers deck again is that everybody has a really big butt, so Blade Knight can't really like kill anything to negate the flip effect for. Weird that he compulsed here, because most of the time that should be something that isn't like, it's got to be like smaller than or bigger than 17, right? I don't know, it could be wrong. It could be something like Tsukiyomi, but Tsukiyomi he should have just attacked then. Jamie's gonna take the 2000 here, but didn't have a response to this. What
So
could
is
this
this like
down card be?
Gravekeepers versus Warriors?
Yeah.
That's going on? Okay.
Jamie L's got a lot of cards, but Tommy's got control of the board here. Freaky Soap was Yu-Gi-Oh players, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he's on Strike Ninja. It's going pretty deep.
Oh yeah, he's in winners finals. That's pretty crazy. God damn it. Billy and Spare are still playing for losers round 1. Oh my god.
Mystic Swordsman was gonna do a job here, but he got canceled by Mirror Force. Mystic Swordsman very good versus Gravekeepers because they do tend to set a lot. Often like to protect their own stuff with Book of Moons as well. Fortunately, it's kind of a double-edged sword because Mystic Swordsman doesn't have the greatest stats, so most of the Gravekeepers can just beat it up.
So apparently Billy and Spare are in game 6 right now. I don't know what the game count is, but I really hope Spare loses.
Sounds like Billy doesn't have a side for that deck.
I mean, I'm sure everyone has, like, some sort of side, right? Like, it just might not be very good, right? Like, Dust Tornado's a side, but, like, it's not, like, some super broken card in the matchup.
Does the deck play any outs to, like, monsters at all?
What, library?
Yeah.
I mean, it can side them. I mean, like, I also, like, I main Cyberjar in my list.
Yeah.
And it's pretty rare that I side it out, because Cyberjar is good. Like, if you set Cyberjar, like, turn 1 going first, like, game 1, and they just attack into it, you just win, because, like, you're just starting turn 2 with, like, 11 cards. Like, you just can't lose.
Most of the time in decks that, like, you have it in with these, like, combo decks, it just says draw 5 cards.
Yeah.
Like, you don't care what your opponent gets.
And, like, you realize, too, like, even if people open Crossout, sometimes they won't use it, because they're like, oh, my opponent doesn't have a spell in the grave, I want to, like, save it until, like, they have faith or whatever. So, like, they'll just, like, summon a random monster, attack into it, and you're just like, alright, I win, thanks.
Later.
And then, obviously, like, and then post-side, like, it has the advantage of, you know, being able to counter things like Lost Warrior from another planet, trying to think what else. I guess it doesn't stop Bolter, because Bolter just negates it if it attacks it. But,
yeah, Bolter seems like the library.
Like, you know, stuff's like King Tiger, I guess, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like Cyberjar in library. Some people, I mean, I think I'm like one of the only people who plays it, but like, it's a draw 5. Like, come on. So what's going on here? It seems like this
JBL has to go to the bathroom.
Oh.
Couldn't take his laptop in the bathroom with him to duel.
Well, maybe he's on a desktop.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I actually don't have a laptop. I only have a desktop.
Drinking and dueling. Not sure if that's the greatest combination.
Yeah, I'm part of Dad. Duelists against drunk dueling. I don't know what Jamie disagrees with me on. Okay. Taj PM said it is not good to drink. Now they're arguing about whether it's okay to drink while you're dueling. I mean, maybe it's root beer, right? Maybe it's root beer. Did you see that, like, viral article about, like, the kids selling beer or whatever? But it's
no.
like, but it says in small text, like, root.
No.
Hold on, I'll show it to you. Hold on, I'll post the article in the chat for those who haven't seen.
Jamie just pass, they got duoed. Not very, not the greatest position.
Yeah. What is going on here? Yeah, I mean, he clicked end, you know. Yeah, I mean, hate to say it, but if you click end, you're kind of ending, you know.
Hey man, actually, I take that back. Sometimes drinking and dueling, if you don't really care, it can be fun.
Sure. So Jamie needs to discard another card here, right? Okay. Looks like the spy's going to attack mode.
It's actually only 27. It's 37 actually, dum-dums.
Yeah, this is, yeah. So, what happened here? These guys are both drunk. Yeah, horse. This is loser's bracket. And, like, Thomas won't even tell him how it's 37. Because obviously Jamie doesn't understand how. And Thomas just keeps saying, it's 37, it's 37, it's 37. But he's not explaining. Like, somehow we're taking, like, 10 minutes to resolve, like, 2 attacks.
Unfortunately, we're not playing on one of those fancy schmancy Konami branded duel simulators where it actually increases the attack points for.
Yeah, I mean...
But people should know this already.
Yeah.
It's easy to I get it, like it's easy to forget because it's just like, oh, that says 16, that says 12, and like you're just not applying their. But I don't know, if you play this format enough,
what is going on here? Like,
you should know.
Jamie added 100, subtract 500, and subtracted another 500. Like, so far Jamie's taken 900. I'm just gonna tell him what he should be at.
Yeah, you tell him.
I am gonna tell him. I'm gonna give him a slow play warning too.
You got a PhD in math here.
He's just subtracted the wrong amount of life points. Yeah, I mean, I like I hate to say this, but I know. So Mascus, if you buy like a Yu-Gi-Oh booster pack, what does it say like the age on it is? Like 10 and up? Is that what it says?
6 and up, I believe.
6 and up? Okay. So, you know, if you're at least 6 years old, you should be able to subtract 3,700 from 6,200.
Yeah, 6+ years.
Oh, you actually just checked? God damn it, spare one. Hopefully Pope Bum will get him.
This can't be right. I'm looking at some single booster packs this website is selling. They have Metal Raiders packs for $15. That doesn't sound right.
For what, $15?
Yeah.
Seems a little overpriced. Probably be like 10.
Didn't they reprint these packs?
Like a couple of times maybe?
Yeah.
Like they might have been in like a legendary collection or something weird like that.
Yeah, I think because I like picked up a couple because I was like, oh, like maybe I'll like pull some good goat stuff from it.
This Thomas guy also just like set a Tsukiyomi while he had Gravekeeper Spy in play. Do you understand
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was thinking that it could have been set because he wasn't flipping it forever. He also had it.
Why would you do that? Like I don't get it.
He also had Snatch Steal up with his Blade Knight. So like, you could have like flipped it and then set the Blade Knight and flipped it back
exactly.
up.
Very strange.
Yeah, strange plays.
Here I am thinking these guys are like in third round of losers. Maybe they both know what they're doing, but yeah, I mean, I guess it could be like anyone's game here. Obviously, Jamie has like less life points.
DD assailant that we knew he had.
He's up like a lot of cards.
He's gonna try to smack Thomas with this big sword here.
Yeah.
It's a hot button issue amongst Warrior players if DD assailant is good or not.
Well, I mean, it's definitely good, but sometimes you don't have room for it. You know what I mean? Like it's not like whether it's good or not. It's if it's good enough to make the deck. Like it has attack points, it has defense points, it has a relevant effect. Clearly, it's a good card, but if you're packing like 3 King Tigers, 3 Kaikus, you probably don't have room for DD Assailant.
I feel you.
And yeah, I mean, Thomas is using Book to stop 1,700 points of damage, it looks like. It's gonna be pretty hard here if you're Thomas, because like he can't get back in the game by like setting a Gravekeeper Spy or something like that.
Yeah,
you know?
that's why Exile Force is pretty mean.
Huh, I wonder what game this is. You think this is still game 1?
I think they were siding before. I don't know. I think we came in.
It's interesting that Thomas kept in cross out against a deck that like doesn't set monsters.
You would think that then that's like the philosophy between like a lot of like the more like knowledgeable players would be like, okay, like if this deck doesn't set anything, then we side stuff out. And then like I remember people were siding in Gravekeeper spies and stuff. It's like, oh, they take out their knock, so like this card's actually gonna be good now. But you know, people just keep in knock for whatever reason.
Yeah. I mean, Jamie doesn't really seem to be doing much other than attacking with this exiled force, so I guess that's
It's gonna get
good
him.
news if you're Thomas.
The boys are coming.
Yeah. Cracking open a cold monster with the boys.
Yeah, just cracking them. Here comes the spooky tomato. Looks like more like a pumpkin, but...
Oh yeah, weren't we having this debate the other day on the server, like whether it looks like a tomato or a pumpkin?
It's like the worst art ever.
Okay, well, Thomas just subtracted the wrong amount of life points. Neither of these people know how to do math. Neither of them. So hold on, 33 cut in half is 1650. Let me tell Thomas to correct his life points. Jesus Christ, I feel like a babysitter sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, just neither of these people can do life points.
Look, there's a calculator app on the computer somewhere.
Someone just kill me. Just kill me now. Like, this is... You know, sometimes in Yu-Gi-Oh! You just have your bad days. This is, like, one of my bad judging days, where, like, just no one can do anything right, and you just have to tell everyone what to do. Like, sometimes you judge and it's easy, right? You get, like, no judge calls. Everyone just, like, has a good time. And, like, you kind of just sit there and watch people, right? Today is not one of those days.
Well, here's a... You're dead from Jamie.
Yeah.
Thanks, Solemn Judgment.
Oh, I hope this is, like, Nico Monte King. How funny would it be if this card is Nico Monte King?
That'd be really good.
I mean, obviously it's not, but it would be, like, just the best thing ever if it was. Simon, not dead. Okay, that was only game one.
Alright, so that explains why the knock was there, probably.
Here's hoping this next game will be a little more reasonable. Oh yeah, Tyler makes a good point. Delinquent Duo loses to Nico Monte King, but if they have Karibo, then it's Corrected Duo. So it's the old 50-50.
Unless they also hit Electric Snake.
Oh yeah,
draw
Electric
into
Snake
Karibo.
that draws you into Karibo. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Guess you're taking the 1/3 there out against the 2/3. That's, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's interesting. We're actually like about 2 hours into this tournament, and other than Spare, it's actually moving along pretty quickly.
How many people entered?
20 people.
This is just like the last big tournament, or last online tournament.
Huh?
I think the FLC was 20 people as well.
Yeah, it was also. We also like we could have advertised this one better, but since it was kind of small prize, I didn't really like go too much out of my way to do anything. I'm gonna get some water though. I'll be back.
And I'm still here. Tomas gonna go first here. See what he can do, if he could set up a good board or not.
So, you know, Mascus, I've actually gotten really good at making strawberry lemon smoothies, but I didn't make one now because, you know, it'd take too long and, you know, I might miss something.
Did you ever do a fruit review on lemons?
That'd be a weird fruit review.
Strawberry's not a fruit,
like, no one
so
really
you
has,
can't
like,
do it.
lemons by themselves, you know?
Yeah. I don't know, some people do. I like lemon.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not gonna eat a whole lemon.
But it's, like, also... I always find it weird when, like, people go to a restaurant and they get, like, lemon in their water. Because to me, it's like... If you're gonna have lemon in your water... Just have lemonade.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it's... Like, I either want water or I want lemonade. I don't want, like, some sort of, like, you know, 90% water, 10% lemonade.
Yeah, I just want the water. I don't need the lemon.
Yeah. And it's funny, too, because, like, you know how at a restaurant you get, like... Usually they'll give water for free, but, like, obviously if you want, like, soda, you have to pay for it. It actually costs more to, like, make water with, like, an eighth of a lemon than it does to make soda.
Yeah, you could be saving those lemons for, like, drinks at the
yeah,
bar,
because
you
it's
know?
like if you get lemons at the store, they're like, what, like $1 each or something? Or like $2 each? I don't know, I don't buy lemons. Because to make my strawberry lemon smoothie, I just use frozen strawberries and, like, lemonade. I don't squeeze my own lemons.
How much could a banana cost? $10?
What, is that like a reference to something?
Yeah, you never saw Arrested Development?
No, I've never seen Arrested Development.
Damn.
Oh my god. Again, I have to babysit these people because I don't know how Mobius works.
Mobius is cool. Just gonna come out there and say it. He just looks cool.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's a pretty brutal duo.
Captain Knock.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all. Well, at least we know he's not watching the stream.
I mean, like I was saying though, if say Jamie did have Spy, right? If he like set
I
Spy,
might keep in like one cross out, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
then,
I don't want to have
even
like two
worse.
cross outs for their two spies.
It's even worse for Thomas then, because he knocks Jamie's Spy and then loses all
Right?
his.
Yeah, I was actually like just about to say that. I was like, wait a second, actually. Because, like, your spy is much better than theirs in the matchup, because you can just play Assailant and, like, switch theirs to attack and run it over. Whereas they can't do that to you.
I think Assailant's super underrated.
Speaking of cards that perhaps should have been cited out, Jamie kept in Premature Burial against a Gravekeeper deck.
Hey, man.
So
Card's good when they don't have Necro up.
Because here it's like, you can Tribute from Mobius and kill the spell or trap, or you can just try to attack with the Mystic Swordsman. You know what I mean? It's like, kind of, you don't know what they have set, so like it kind of depends.
I would just try to get it in. Like I wouldn't summon the Mobius.
I mean, it depends. It kind of depends on what your hand is and what you think they have. Okay, this is like the weirdest Book of Moon ever.
Questionable.
Cause like the Mystic Swordsman just kills your monster.
You gotta read Mystic
This
Swordsman,
people
my
doesn't
guy.
know what Mystic Swordsman does. Yeah, I mean...
Okay.
Yeah, I tell you, I've picked like the wrong match to watch like just the entire day. RNG is just the worst. And then for some reason, Thomas just keeps setting monsters while his opponent has a Mystic Swordsman in play. He says effect again!
It still does the same thing that it did last turn.
Yeah. I mean... I guess, I don't know who this Thomas guy is, so let's hope he like just started playing GOAT format like 2 days ago or something. Because obviously you've never played GOAT format before, you've never seen like Mystic Swordsman level 2. And I think this should wrap it up here. Because we know that Jamie has like a Mobius. Okay, I mean, maybe she's going to battle phase. Because what I would have done here is I would have just used Abyss Soldier and pitched Mobius to bounce the back row. That way you play around Torrential, you know what I'm saying?
Just play around everything that way.
Yeah, you just play around everything.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Alright.